Hello, I'm back again with a update on my Raspberry Pi data center that I'm working on. Christmas was good. I was able to add a whole second stack in my spare time, a few minutes here and there. I have this all configured. This entire stack over here is a NFS boot. So I don't know if I showed previously, but I'm running RAID 5 array on, I believe it's this Pi right here. This is one of the few that have an SD card in it. This one, and this entire stack do not have SD cards in them right now, so it's all network boot, RAID 5 with NFS, running off of that Pi over there. So it's pretty cool. I learned a bunch about tweaking the command line.txt to actually give a little more throughput and to send everything over NFS version 3. Most of these, like the bottom one right now, I actually have it's configured for Ansible for remote management. I'm still getting that dialed in. I just got part of that set up a little bit ago. The rest of these are running off a read-only image, and which is actually what you see on the screen right there. That's set to boot off the read-only image. And then of course the other ones that I have, like you guys have seen in the previous videos, like the Alexa one actually, it's running NFS off of its own image. Same with these two right here. I have set up a print server on one, and then I have a security camera server on this one. I just got to get some security cameras to complete that. And then this one's Ansible, and then these are to be determined. I'll probably run some cluster software of some kind on it yet. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with these yet, but I'll do something neat, and I really appreciate the family pitching in, getting me one of these. So, other than that, it's a mess of wires. I can't wait to get it all mounted up and make it look nice. The whole, my entire network switch in the back there, that thing's full. So, it's pretty neat. It's been a fun project, and I can't wait to get it all cleaned up. But just to show like the NFS boot off a read-only image. One thing that's cool about my setup right now is how I can test all these everything is done with TFTP boot with DNS mask. It does it looks for a folder underneath the root TFTP folder that matches the serial number of the Pi. So once it goes in there, it pulls the command line.txt file, and it tells it what NFS mount to look at to go ahead and boot. And then within the NFS box, it actually has separate folders with copies of the OSs, or like for all these that are read-only, and they're all booting off the same one. So since I didn't create the extra folder, it knows to go and grab the default one that tells it to go and boot off like the template image that I have as an NFS export, and the rest of them have their own NFS export. So it's pretty neat how that part works. If anybody's interested, I'll go and might make a tutorial on how to do all that. But this has been a really fun project, kind of get away from it all kind of deal. But so this is one of the boxes. This is the second Pi here that this is connected to right now, and I'm just simply going to reboot it. And I saw where some people were having trouble with the time that it takes to boot to actually find a DHCP server, but honestly I've not seen that at all. Now, I'm not running DHCP locally on any of this. I am running it on I have that DDWRT router software running on my router, and I have the DNS mask options set up to actually point to the TFTP server that runs along with the NFS root on this box over here that has all the file storage. So my router actually points the rest of the Pis to boot off of the NFS box over here. So honestly, it is quick. I don't have any problems. I'll restart it right now. You'll see it happen. I'll just press enter here. All right, it just went down. And then the adapter comes up. Gets DHCP. Now it's already started. So TFTP sends this part over in the initial kernel. And then once you see the green, it's mounted the NFS part. So right there. So it's NFS booted at that point. It's really fast. Very pleased with it. Now I got to log in, so I can't beat that for having. I have 7, 8, 9. I have 10 machines booted off the NFS Pi server. So, and I've put it under some load too, and it seems to do fine. I don't really have much problems as of right now. I have asynchronous enabled on NFS, but I'm not sure. I mean, I got everything on a battery backup. I'm hoping I don't see any problems with that, but I don't know. If anybody's got any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you think, or if you got any ideas. I'm going to get this mounted on some sort of board, I got some of this wiring tied up, but I'm going to do it real clean. Same way with the network cables in the back. They're all these flat black network cables. Somehow mount the switch underneath. You'll see the 2 blue cables into the switch right there. One's an uplink to the rest of the network, and then one goes out to my actual printer. Printer's a LaserJet 1200, so which talks back to the second Pi here. I've never thought I'd have to have a IP spreadsheet for my home gear, but it's turned out to be very useful to have. So anyways, that's all I got. I want to share. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. All right.